Yo yo yo, it's your boy Shiny. And before we start today's video, make sure to like and subscribe as always, and comment if I missed out anything or if I need some advice. Let's go! I promise I'm not trying to milk the MrBeast drama, but so many allegations keep coming out. So once again, Dogpack has released a new video, and you're probably wondering, why have you not made a video about this earlier? Well, to put in a short summary, it's because YouTube shadow banned the video. And the only way I knew about this video was to go on Dogpack's channel. Now let's start off with a juicy one here. MrBeast's cousin, James Warren, is apparently an abuser who quote unquote is a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriend. And the cherry on top here is allegedly, I'm just going to say this off the start, everything is alleged in this video, I don't want to get sued, but not everything, but you get the gist. He offered A-class booger sugar and a woman of the exotic business, you get what I'm saying here, to MrBeast's editors to make them stay longer editing. Here is some actual proof about James, and it is that he was in a Ponzi scheme.
Allegedly, is that James Warren is the former COO of acquisitions of a real estate investment firm called Greenstone Ventures LLC, which is one of the businesses listed in this indictment of his former business partner, Joshua Hutchins, who was sentenced to 10 years in prison for running a real estate Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
So before working at MrBeast, James Warren was involved in a literal fraud. In fact, it's actually mentioned in the court transcripts of this case. It's the sentence hearing for Joshua Hutchins. I'm going to highlight testimony from just one of these victims, a retirement-age woman named Sylvia. She testifies, I came to know Mr. Hutchins through a very reputable and successful real estate attorney who highly recommended Mr. Hutchins and who eventually left his agency to become the chief operating officer of Mr. Hutchins' investment firm. The chief operating officer of Mr. Hutchins' investment firm. She explains that the reason she trusted Mr. Hutchins was through the strong recommendation and endorsement from that very reputable and successful real estate agent. He represented Mr. Hutchins as highly competent and capable. He presented a successful track record and how Mr. Hutchins had delivered for other investments. On the next page, page 16, she testifies, my trust was and has been severely violated. This is the equivalent of financial. Many of us entrusted Mr. Hutchins, who we've come to know to be fraudulent. Just $1.3+ million of worthless paper signed by him fraudulently misrepresented in the courts. So Hutchins was convicted for soliciting investment monies by telling victims that their money would be put to work on a specific property. In fact, Hutchins did not put all the investor funds to work on the property on which the investor was solicited to invest, and instead regularly used investor funds on other properties or personal expenses.
Now after all of that exposing, he also goes on to say using the money Hutchins got from the fraud that he basically stole, he bought an AR-15 and a ton of ammunition. Plus, his wife filed a case on him, and after a bit of time, she got a year of long domestic violence order protection. Now this all happened because I guess he wanted to be an edgy military kid, and he sent menacing photos of himself with tactical gear to his wife along with her friends and families, and constantly calling her a lying rat. Now, keep in mind, James Warren started all this and let it go through without preventing anything. She also did not get any of the money back, sadly. Now to MrBeast's next friend. Oh, this is an insane one.
Now on to his alleged best friend, LaQuia Hill. They both went to UNC Chapel Hill together, and they both, after graduating, got into real estate. But by 2017, LaQuia Hill was running an adult entertainment event business in San Francisco called LaQuia Hill Entertainment. Then in 2019, he was hired to MrBeast as a producer.
Our party evolved into this place where, you know, you have the drag queens, the muscle daddies, the bears, the twinks, the posh boys.
Now, I'm all for personal freedoms. I believe adults should be able to do whatever they want. However, I question what qualified the sort of go-go dance drag daddy of San Francisco for a job producing YouTube content for children. But, you know, it'd also be weird if MrBeast hired Johnny Sins as the janitor, I guess. That's not the real issue, though. The issue is that in late 2021, he was allegedly fired for sexually assaulting his assistant. Now, I put fired in quotation marks because he was actually quietly moved to the dubbing company, which was Unilingo at the time. Here is proof that he used the LaQuia at unilingo.tv email, links back to him, links to these photos, one of which was the profile picture for his YouTube channel. Which also, after my first video, his YouTube channel mysteriously got deleted. And at some point, his Twitter also got deleted. I don't know if that's when he sexually assaulted his assistant. I don't know if that's after my first video got posted. Either way, Booty Call Wednesdays are canceled.
No! Booty Call Wednesdays are cancelled. What am I going to do next Wednesday? What's the point of my life? But yeah, all jokes aside, essaying someone and then getting fired but secretly getting promoted to a high spot is insane work. You are essentially rewarding him for committing a crime. Like, I would even be surprised if MrBeast had something along the same lines as a Diddy party.
MrBeast employees talking about Latoya Hill. When I say verified former MrBeast employee, I had them send some form of proof. I know who some of these people are. They just want to remain anonymous, but I'm willing to share this with like an independent third party if it needs to happen. Personally, I don't think MrBeast is going to deny sort of this Latoya Hill story that I'm going to show you. But here's the first testimony, and I'll say this person is especially credible in my opinion. I asked them, did you see or hear of any sexual misconduct at the company? They say yes. Latoya Hill, the current COO. In 2021, he had an assistant named victim's name. I heard Latoya acted very inappropriately with victim, booking hotel rooms with only one bed, walking around in his underwear, having victim come to his house and showing his sex toy collection. Just in general, Latoya made victim uncomfortable. Victim started complaining to higher ups, and a report got written. Latoya was put on paid leave for like a month. Then MrBeast moved into the dubbing company, and he was hired back in 2023 and was promoted to COO, even though Jimmy, James, and Sue 100% know his history. Also, I heard that when Victim was let go, he was given $30,000 in severance. I could get you Victim's number. I don't know if he'd talk. I responded, yeah, that'd be great. Also, as the proof, he moved to the dubbing company. I could look. It was the original dubbing company called Unilingo. MrBeast practically forced them to hire Latoya, and then they poached Unilingo's employees and copied their whole business and created Creator Global. Verified employee number 2. Asked them the same question, have you heard any sexual misconduct company? They say yes. I don't know how to spell the name, but Latoya, something like that. He was brought in last year after having not worked there for a year or so at a very high level. I respond, Latoya Hill. They say the reason he had been asked to leave previously is that he had sexually harassed someone that still worked at the company when he was brought back. Yes, Latoya Hill. But they brought him back knowing he had sexually harassed an employee previously. And people often talk about Latoya making them very uncomfortable on shoots. Verified employee number 3. I'm looking into more accusations of sexual misconduct at the company. Wondering if there's anything you could corroborate. Have you heard of anything about Latoya Hill? There's one, the old gay guy who likes to bang 18-year-old straight employees. Yeah, I've heard of him. Anything non-consensual to your knowledge? I heard he got in trouble for hooking up with his 18-year-old straight assistant, but the company kept it quiet from what I heard. He's a producer and worked in the adult entertainment before MrBeast. Yeah, Latoya Hill Entertainment. I heard he was fired for sexual harassment and brought back a year later. That's what I heard too. Point number 4. Do you know who Latoya Hill is? Yes. And you're aware of the case that has been covered up for some time. Explain. Essayed multiple people. Apparently roofied multiple people as well. Verified point number 5. Also say this person is especially credible, but they worked there a while ago, like 2020, 2021, around then. Okay, a few things. Latoya sexually assaulted his assistant who was straight, and Latoya was gay. You probably already know that. But James is best friends with him, so holy shit, was that surprising that they kept him around way longer than they should have. There were reports of him making the assistant sleep in the same room / bed with him on trips, touching him inappropriately, and dangling his job in front of him. Point number 6. So you hear anything about Latoya Hill? I heard that incident happened. I heard they let him go, and I heard they brought him back and just put him in a different department. And I don't know, but I think he's working there again. Now recently, MrBeast has let Latoya Hill go.
Okay, that was sped up for convenience, but holy, how bad can it get? You get exposed by several people, so it's not like you even wanted people to know, or even try to keep it a secret. It seems like you wanted them to know, to be intimidated or scared. Like, for example, if you didn't like something they did, or they didn't like something you would do, for example, you would fire them. Now, Dogpack then goes on to say that a leaked email came out saying he got fired. Hooray! He got fired! He didn't. He did the exact same thing he did before and moved him to a different company as a higher role again. He got made into a president role in a different company. Now, that isn't all that I've now obviously what I covered in this video wasn't everything in the video, so I will leave Dogpack's video in the comments below. Now, I'm in the description below, but obviously do not hate on anyone mentioned in this video. Also, I just go to TikTok, so I'd appreciate it if you follow it. That's only if you like slop though, because I only post brain rot slop on there and just Twitter quotes. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.